Alright, today I'm going to do a review of my Glock. It's my Generation 4 Glock 19C. So it's a compensated or ported version of the Glock 19, and it's the Gen 4 version. Gen 4 is my favorite version. Some people love the Gen 3, some people love the Gen 5s. I like the Gen 4s. This is my favorite Glock. This is a Glock that I'll never get rid of. I've made some alterations to it. Of course, I stippled it all the way around, took the finger grooves off, and I gave it a double undercut. You know, my undercuts, I smooth this out to where it's just glass smooth. All right. I got a little Olight Valkyrie mounted on it. Believe it or not, that's a tough little son of a gun right there. I've run this thing on just about every gun I've got that has a rail on it, and it's held up just great. Can't say enough good about it. So I'm going to run the Bear Solutions, the 10 and 3 drill, and we'll see how fast we can run it. All right, Bear Solutions drill, 10 and 3. We'll run this Glock 19C. See what we can get out of it. I want y'all to watch the recoil on it. Messed up on that one. I don't know what my deal was. Still did it in a 629. Let's try one more time. See if I can get it right this time. For some reason, I fired 3 rounds and I transitioned over to my other target, fired 5 rounds, transitioned back to my first target, shot 2 more, and then I shot the 3 in the center. So let's see if we can do it the way it's supposed to be done now. That's why I like that gun. Let's see what we did it in. 580. 580. That's a good score right there. Let's go down here and take a look at it. Boy, I love this gun. And I threw one, then over here, and I threw another one. So I'm gonna run that one more time just because I like shooting this gun so much, and see if I can't get that time just a little bit closer to 5.5. All right, Bear Solutions drill with a Glock Gen 4 19 compensator. See if we can get that time down around 5.5. I think I can. Woo! That's a good one. 5.63. Moving on down with it. Let's try it one more time. Boy, I love this gun. All right. Last time. 5.63 is what I just did. Let's see if I can go fast. Woo, not quite as fast, I don't think. Kind of stumbled a little bit on that one. 603. With a 102 draw. Still pretty good though. Boy, I love this thing. All right, I'm gonna fire, I think this is 15 or 16 rounds, as fast as I can. I want y'all to watch the muzzle recoil, and I'll do it in slow motion. Then I'm gonna fire as many rounds as I can into the head, or a magazine full into the head as fast as I can. I love this gun. Boy, I love this gun. All right. thing just doesn't recoil. I love it. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds that are already in the head of the target. But I'm gonna shoot fast as I can, all headshots. This gun brings a smile to my face every time. I love this thing. All right, let's do some accuracy shooting. Not bad for just playing around. Let's go look at it. First group was 10 rounds. 10 rounds. Inch and a half. Second group. Hadn't been for those two, that'd been pretty good, but that's a pretty good little group right there too. It's not bad. Hey folks, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about the gun I shot tonight. This is my Gen 4 Glock 19C. So it's the compensated or ported version. You can see the ports in the barrel there. You'll also notice it is dirty. Boy, it's dirty. But I love this gun. This is by far my favorite Glock. I can shoot this thing better than I can shoot any other Glock. Now I do have a different light on it right now. When I'm at home, I keep this little Enforce light on there, but when I take it out to the range and train, I change the light out to that Olight because I got a holster that fits it. But let's zoom down here and I'll tell y'all a little bit about this gun. All right, this is my Glock 19C, and I could probably talk for an hour on this gun, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. On this particular gun, I've done a grip modification to it. I've taken the finger grooves off. I gave it a tree bark stipple on the side, and then what I call a velvet stipple on the front and back. I've also done a double undercut on it. You'll notice my undercuts are a little farther forward because of where I like to put my support finger. And I also did this cut here pretty big, and then I polished it out to where it's just mirror smooth. The other thing I did to it, I've got the Overwatch Precision Poly DAT trigger in it. It's the polymer DAT trigger. I really like this trigger. I've got the aluminum trigger on another gun of mine, and this thing was like 55 bucks, and it is every bit as good as that aluminum trigger, and I like it. I've changed the connector out on this one. Can't remember what connector I used, but that's really all I've done to it is change the connector and put this trigger in it. Watch the take up on this thing. That's it. That's the take up. And I haven't done anything extra to this gun. Now this does have a rolling brake. So when you take that take up out, then you'll see what
See how it rolls clean through until it gets to here, and then it'll break. Now the reset on it isn't bad. It's a little long. Right there. And then it rolls through again. Show you that one more time. Reset to there and roll through. It's actually not bad at all. When I first picked it up with this connector in it, it's a ghost connector. I can't remember which one it is, but if I remember it, I'll put it in the description. But it's a certain type of ghost connector that Ghost came out with a few years back. But there's almost no take up once you put this trigger in it, and then it just rolls clean through until it breaks. It doesn't stack at all. You don't hit a wall. You take the slack out, and then it just rolls clean through. I'm gonna tell you, I actually really, really like this. I'm usually like a crisp break on the Glock trigger, but this one, I like it. I did Cerakote this one. I think this is sniper gray and tactical gray, I think is what it is. I can take it or leave it. Cerakote, doesn't matter one way or another to me, but I Cerakoted this one. I put some Ameriglow Hackathorn sights on here, blacked out rear, red front. I'm gonna take it apart for you and let you see. I have not cleaned this gun in quite a while. And I'm gonna show you how dirty these guns get. I don't know if you can tell all the carbon blowback that gets in there. When you've got a ported or a compensated gun, you're going to get some carbon blowback. And it's gonna be pretty extreme. I don't know if you can see down in there, but there's quite a bit that gets down in here. Also down in the frame, all up in here, you're gonna have blowback, carbon blowing back, and all down in here. So while I don't clean my Glocks like I should, I do have to clean this one more often. And the reason being is the blowback that I get in it. You can look at the barrel and tell how much carbon gets blown back into here. Look at all this carbon up in here, and it just comes right off on the finger. But I probably cleaned this barrel, 600-700 rounds ago. Cleaned the gun 600 or 700 rounds ago, and that's how dirty it's gotten in 600 or 700 rounds. You'll notice the barrel on the compensated model is different from the barrel on the non-compensated model. I've got another barrel over here that's from a Gen 5 that I'm going to show you. And the barrels are a little different. Now, if you'll look on the Gen 5, it's still a little different from the Gen 4s, but you'll notice you've got a nice sharp corner there. It comes up and it's straight back, okay? It's just a perfect 90-degree angle. Here, it's solid all the way across, all right? Now, the Gen 4s are a little different. They angle down some. But on the Gen 4 compensated model, you'll notice it's still cut, but it angles down in the front, and then there's a groove cut down the center. The best I can make of that is that it's to help the gun come out of battery, since you don't have as much recoil with this slide. So let me put this back together and kind of demonstrate it for you. When you have a compensated gun, especially when you're using factory springs in a compensated gun, sometimes they won't recoil reliably to spit the case out. What I'm thinking they did is, since they lowered the front surface and took it at a downward angle like that, there's not as much area of lockup in the front to where the barrel hood meets the slide in the front. And also with that extra piece milled out of the middle, I think what they've done is made it easier for the gun to come out of battery, so that this compensated model will run reliably. That's what I'm thinking. If any of y'all out there know, send me a message or type down there in the comments, let me know. but I'm thinking that's what that's for. But anyway, this is my Glock 19 Gen 4C. There's not much I can say about it. Y'all watch the video, y'all can see that it recoils really soft with whatever ammo I'm running through it. I was running 115 and 124 through it tonight. Recoils really soft. It's fast back on target. There's really no muzzle dip to it. The only negatives I have, I've already changed. I took the finger grooves off. I gave myself an undercut there and there, and I changed the trigger. Those are the only negatives I had. Oh yeah, Glock sights. Everybody knows Glock sights sucks, and yeah, they do. So I changed those on all of them. But other than that, the gun itself, it's amazing. Oh, I do have a Tango down slide stop on it, but love this gun. If y'all ever have a chance, and they're not real common, you don't see them a lot in gun stores, but if you ever have a chance to shoot a 19C, whether it's a Gen 3, Gen 4, or Gen 5, I think they might have a couple of Gen 5s out. I think I saw one not long ago, but if you have a chance, shoot it. Man, they're just a blast to shoot. If you shoot one, you're probably gonna wind up buying one, because these are really, really fun guns to shoot. And by the way, this is a gun I carry when I'm not at work. So this is a gun, it's reliable enough that I trust this one, not only with my life, but my family's life. So anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it around, and if you have any questions, leave some comments down there. I'll do my best to answer them. If I don't know the answer to them, then I'll tell you I'm not sure, I don't know. I'll try to find out for you. But hope y'all enjoyed the video, and have a good night.